Scorpio. This is not just another message. This is a soul transmission, arriving exactly when your spirit is most raw, most open, most ready. Because the Serpent Hour has officially begun. And if you're watching this right now, it's not by accident. It's because your soul has felt the ripple, the chill in your spine, the shift in your dreams, the echo of something ancient moving beneath the surface of your life. This is the moment that was hidden from your human eyes, but written into your divine contract long before you ever took your first breath. You weren't supposed to awaken like this until now, because July isn't just a month for Scorpio. It's a portal of reckoning, a cosmic gate opening under pressure. It's pulling you into a realm where your past, present, and future collide in a single flame, and nothing that once defined you will survive. You are being rewritten, reforged, not into something new, but into something real, the version of you that's been buried under fear, silence, and programming. Today I'm going to reveal the 5 hidden energetic shifts happening right now. Shifts that are silently altering your path, your fate, and even your very soul print. These are not predictions, these are activations. And by the end of this video, you will either walk away transformed, or you'll stay asleep and watch your destiny fade from your hands. The choice is yours, but the serpent waits for no one. Let's begin. Scorpio, you are officially inside what the ancients once whispered about in secret temples, the Serpent Hour. This is the sacred window when Scorpio souls awaken their most dangerous gifts, not to destroy, but to reveal. Because Scorpio isn't here to fit in. You're here to burn through illusions and walk where others fear to tread. This month, the energy is thick. Your skin feels electric. Your dreams carry hidden codes. People are acting strange around you, nervous, triggered, exposed. Why? Because the serpent is rising inside you. And no, it's not about danger. It's about evolution. The serpent has always been a symbol of sacred transformation. The shedding of the old skin, the silent death of past identities, and the rebirth of raw power. And this July, it's the final molt. The old self can't come with you anymore. The part of you that doubted your gifts, that played small, that tried to stay safe. It's dissolving. You're not just shifting. You're being reborn into the version of you that remembers your mission, your fire, your truth. And with that, let's begin with shift number 1, because this is where the real transformation ignites. Scorpio, somewhere around the first week of July, something subtle but sacred was planted inside of you. Not by accident, not by logic, but by cosmic design. It wasn't a thought you could trace. It wasn't a feeling you could control. It was deeper, a whisper, a vibration, a knowing. The ancients called this the shadow seed, and it doesn't grow in sunlight. It grows in silence, in solitude, in discomfort. This seed was planted in your subconscious when the stars aligned to rewire your fate. And since then, it's been gently growing through your emotions, through your triggers, through every unsettling moment that's left you wondering, what's happening to me? Why am I feeling everything so intensely? Why am I pulling away from people I once trusted? Why do I feel like something big is coming? But I can't explain it. The answer, because that seed is sprouting and it carries your next identity, the version of you that finally breaks every toxic loop you were born into. This shadow seed is no ordinary growth. It is coded with the DNA of your evolution. It's trying to bloom into the Scorpio, who shatters karmic contracts, ends ancestral suffering, transmutes psychic wounds into sacred power. But here's the twist no one tells you. This seed doesn't bloom in peace. It activates through pain. So if you've been feeling emotionally unstable, extra sensitive, betrayed or abandoned, Uncomfortable in your own skin, that's not weakness, that's awakening. That's the shadow seed cracking through the walls you built around your power. It's forcing you to look at what you've ignored for years, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because once this seed reaches full bloom, you don't go back. You won't be able to tolerate fake friends, shallow conversations, or spiritual bypassing anymore. You'll crave truth like oxygen. You'll see people's energy before they speak. You'll feel when something's off without needing evidence. That's the power this seed unlocks, but only if you let it burn through you. So yes, it might hurt. Yes, it might feel like your life is falling apart. But what's really happening is your past is falling away. The outdated parts of you, the guilt, the masks, the self-doubt, are being stripped. Because that seed can't bloom in shallow soil. It needs the deepest parts of you. The parts you hide, the parts you fear, the parts you've buried just to survive. Scorpio, this is the shift that reprograms your future. And it begins when you stop resisting. Let it bloom, let it burn, let it break you open. Because inside that pain is the key to your permanent evolution. Scorpio, let's talk about mirrors. Not the kind hanging in your bathroom. I'm talking about energetic mirrors. The people, patterns and projections that surround your life like a psychic funhouse. Every conversation, every relationship, every moment of conflict is a mirror, showing you what you need to confront, heal, or release. But here's what no one tells you. Most of those mirrors are illusions. They reflect what's false just as often as they reflect what's real. Why? Because the world is full of people wearing masks, including the ones closest to you. But now, in July, something sacred and powerful is happening. The mirror codes are cracking, and that means one thing. The truth is about to pour through. The illusions that kept you trapped in emotional loops, toxic friendships, codependent cycles, and self-doubt are starting to shatter. You may already feel it, that gut instinct screaming louder than usual, that weird vibe from someone you used to trust, that pullback not out of fear, but out of wisdom, because this month your soul is no longer fooled by smooth words or fake smiles. You're seeing people's true reflections, not the one they show to the world. The lies will surface, the betrayals will be exposed, the secrets they thought you'd never discover are rising to the surface. And yes, it's going to hurt. It's not easy to realize that someone you loved never truly loved you back. It's not easy to feel like you were being used, or that people only came around when they needed your energy, not your truth. But Scorpio, hear this. This pain is sacred, because it's breaking the mirror that's been distorting your vision for far too long. You were never meant to fit into broken dynamics. You weren't sent here to be a people pleaser, peacekeeper, or silent sufferer. You were built to see clearly, to cut through illusions, to burn lies down to ash and walk through the smoke with your power intact. So if July feels messy, if connections are falling apart, if people are revealing sides of themselves that shock you, good. That means the codes are cracking. That means the veil is lifting. That means you're finally seeing with your real eyes, not the conditioned ones. And once this shift completes, no one will ever be able to manipulate your heart again. You'll know when energy is off. You'll feel the truth before words are spoken. You'll protect your peace like a high priest of your own temple, because from this point on, you no longer serve the mirror. You serve what lies beyond it, and that is where your real transformation begins. Scorpio, let me ask you something real. Have you been getting strange jolts through your body lately? Random shivers, buzzing under your skin, ringing in your ears when the room is dead silent, sudden chills that make no logical sense? Yeah, that's not random. You're not just tired or a little off. You're experiencing a contract download, because right now, your soul is receiving new spiritual assignments that were encoded into your DNA before you were even born. They've been dormant, waiting for a specific time to activate. That time is now. But here's the catch, the part most people never understand. These contracts don't automatically unlock. They wait, they test, they demand your consent. You have to say yes with your energy, your decisions, and your courage. And if you don't, the symptoms won't disappear. They'll get louder. The chaos will increase. You'll keep feeling off track, lost, or blocked, because your soul is screaming for alignment. This isn't about punishment, it's about urgency. You came here to build something sacred, Scorpio. You came here to break curses, activate truth, and transform darkness into gold. But if you're resisting your purpose, if you're numbing your instincts, if you're hiding from your spiritual gifts because they feel too heavy or too strange, this energy will become unbearable, because these electric soul contracts carry your next level power, and they are the keys to financial upgrades, magnetic love connections, global influence, soul-aligned healing missions. You're not here to live in confusion, you're here to remember who you are, and these contracts will keep pulsing through your body until you finally step into them. So how do you say yes? You start showing up differently. You start trusting your intuition over your fear. You start accepting that your spiritual gifts are not a curse. They are your compass. You stop shrinking. You stop apologizing for your depth, your vision, your psychic edge. And when you own that, doors that were once sealed shut will open without effort. Synchronicities will rush in. People, mentors, and opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Why? Because your soul's mission field has gone live, and the universe only aligns with action, not hesitation. So Scorpio, this shift is not about waiting, it's about activating. Say yes to the path that scares you, but excites your soul. Say yes to the gift you keep pushing away. Say yes to the version of you who already knows what to do. Because the moment you say yes, everything changes, and nothing will ever feel the same again. Scorpio, July isn't just awakening your future, it's reactivating a sacred past life role you once carried with divine pride and spiritual responsibility. You were once known as the Fire Keeper, not just a guardian of light, but a protector of forbidden truth. In ancient lifetimes, across temples, tribes, lost civilizations, you were the one who held the flame while others cowered in the dark. You carried the codes, you memorized the chants, you preserved the ancient knowledge they tried to erase, and now, that flame is flickering back on. You've felt it, haven't you? Sudden urges to study ancient rituals or symbols. Intense déjà vu when hearing sacred chants or languages. That electric pull toward mysticism, mythology, or arcane wisdom. It's not imagination, it's remembrance. Your soul is recalling what it once did, effortlessly. But this time, Scorpio, there's more at stake, because this flame is not just a memory, it's a mission. And what you choose to do with it now, in this lifetime, this July, will ripple through not just your future, but through entire bloodlines and timelines. So the question is, will you hide the flame again? Or will you rise like you did before and keep the fire burning for those who can't? Because the moment you reclaim this role, you don't just awaken your gifts, you awaken the world. Scorpio, there's a portal open this month, one the cosmos only reveals once every few years. They call it Gate 44, but it's not a place you travel to. It's a cosmic timing gate, a sacred intersection where your soul's next timeline is waiting to be activated. And this July, Gate 44 is open for Scorpio only. This isn't symbolic, it's energetic. When you align with this gate, when you walk through it with conscious choice, your entire path can shift in a matter of days. But here's what you need to know. Gate 44 doesn't open without consequence. You can't carry guilt, fear, revenge, or resentment through it. Or it will loop your timeline. You'll repeat the same karmic lessons, the same betrayals, the same limitations wearing new masks. But if you walk through with clarity, with truth in your heart, and with no attachment to the old story, something unreal happens. Synchronicities explode. Abundance codes begin activating. Ancestral blocks, even those generations old, dissolve like smoke. This is not fantasy. This is frequency. You are literally being given access to a version of reality that wasn't available to you before, but the gate won't stay open forever. This is a now or never moment. So Scorpio, will you walk through before it closes? Or will you look back in a few months and wonder why everything still feels the same? Because Gate 44 doesn't wait, and neither will your destiny. Scorpio, you weren't born to blend in. You didn't come here to play small, stay silent, or shrink for anyone's comfort. You were sent here to break the spell this world is under, to expose the lies, cut through illusions, and resurrect buried truths that others are too afraid to touch, because your soul carries both the venom and the cure. You sting to wake people up. You burn to liberate energy trapped in fear, shame, and silence. And when you move, things shift. Spirits rise, shadows shake, truths come undone. You've always felt different, deeper, darker, more aware. That wasn't a flaw, that was your training. And July, it's not a test, it's a remembering, a sacred reactivation of who you've always been. Before this world made you forget, you're not feared because you're dangerous. You're feared because you see what others hide. You feel what others bury. And you carry the power to turn pain into purpose and darkness into divine fire. So Scorpio, stop apologizing for your edge. Stop running from your gifts. Because the moment you fully embrace your role, you don't just evolve, you become unstoppable. Scorpio, has this month felt strange, like time is speeding up and slowing down all at once? Like people around you are either vanishing from your life or acting in ways you never expected? Like your dreams have turned prophetic, your emotions amplified, and your intuition won't stop buzzing. It's not in your head, and it's not coincidence, it's the Serpent Hour. And right now, your soul is being summoned, not gently, not subtly, but urgently, because there's a transformation underway, a shift that no one else on this planet can complete except you. You are the key. You carry a code that was written into your energy field lifetimes ago, and the chaos you're feeling? It's not punishment, it's preparation. Everything that's falling apart isn't meant to be fixed. It's meant to be cleared so something more aligned can rise in its place. Scorpio, the universe is not giving you signs just to inspire you. It's trying to activate you. The repeating numbers, the strange timing, the goosebumps when someone says a specific word. That's a cosmic call for action. And this isn't some feel-good motivational speech. This is a prophecy. It's already in motion. And the only question is, will you rise to meet it? Or will you watch it pass by and wonder what could have been? Either way, the Serpent Hour has begun, and your destiny is already unfolding, ready or not. So Scorpio, if your heart's been pounding during this message, if you've felt seen, exposed, or even a little shaken, good. That means your soul is listening. This wasn't just a video, this was a summons, a transmission sent straight to the most powerful part of you, the part that's been silent for too long. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were meant to break patterns, to shatter illusions, to set fire to the lies and rise from the ashes. And July, this is your turning point. Everything we've uncovered, the Serpent Hour, the Shadow Seed, the Mirror Cracks, the Soul Contracts, Gate 44, it's all been leading you to one truth. You are the shift, not a follower of fate, but a rewriter of destiny. So if you're ready to step into your next evolution, comment below right now. I rise with the Serpent Hour. Let the universe see your soul signal. Let your shadow hear your strength. And let the world watch you become what you were always meant to be. Make sure to like, share and subscribe, because this journey has just begun. More messages are coming. More truth will rise. But for now, Scorpio, remember this: you are the venom, you are the cure, and your fire was never meant to be tamed, only awakened.